Lisa learned that the MiniMed 770G system has many optional alerts for both high and low glucose. Since Lisa has trouble with unexpected lows, she is particularly interested in the optional SmartGuard Alert settings. Sitting down to lunch with Matt, Lisa explains the CGM alerts are based on a programmed glucose limit. Why does a limit need to be set? Matt wonders. Lisa explains the limit is the glucose value that all of the CGM settings will be based on. In fact, there are two types of limits that can be set, high and low. They are not the same as the glucose targets used by the Bolus Wizard feature or SmartGuard Auto Mode. Lisa continues, so, for example, if the low limit is set to 3.3 millimoles per liter and the alert on low setting is turned on, the pump will alert when the sensor reaches or goes below 3.3 millimoles per liter. Matt asks, what other alerts can be set? If Lisa was also concerned about highs, she might consider the alert on high. When alert on high is turned on, the pump will sound an alert anytime sensor glucose has reached or gone above the high limit set. Matt interrupts, asking Lisa if she really needs any of the high settings. Isn't she more worried about her lows? Lisa explains that the high settings don't have to be turned on, but are there should she ever need them. Lisa looks down at the food that has arrived. For example, Lisa may occasionally forget to bolus during her hectic work week and could use one of the high alerts to warn her. But Matt is right. Lisa is more concerned about her lows, and there are several options that can help her. Lisa begins with alert before low. When alert before low is on, the pump will alert anytime the sensor glucose is predicted to reach the low limit that is set. Knowing when a low glucose event may occur can help Lisa figure out what happened to cause the low and take action to treat it. Lisa is also very interested in the SmartGuard low management features because they automatically suspend insulin when sensor glucose approaches or reaches the low limit. If suspend before low is on, the pump will stop delivering insulin when the sensor glucose is approaching the low limit. This prevents the delivery of more insulin that would continue to lower glucose. This suspend feature will work silently without disturbing Lisa. However, if she wanted to be notified about her predicted low, Lisa could have alert before low turned on as well. Suspend on low stops all insulin delivery when the sensor glucose has reached or fallen below the low limit. With this feature, Lisa will always get an alert. If suspend on low or suspend before low is on, alert on low will automatically be turned on. Alert on low will alert anytime the sensor glucose reading reaches or falls below the low limit. Only one suspend feature can be used at a time, however. Suspend before low and suspend on low cannot both be turned on at once. So, when the pump suspends insulin, how does it restart again? Will Lisa need to remember to turn it back on, Matt wonders? If insulin delivery has been stopped by either suspend before low or suspend on low, the pump will automatically resume basal insulin if sensor values are above the low limit and are going back up. The pump can also let Lisa know when this happens. If, however, insulin has been suspended for 2 hours, the pump will restart insulin delivery automatically. When this happens, Lisa will be alerted, as it is important to check her BG and make sure her glucose is at a safe level. Matt looks up from his plate and asks, won't that be a lot of alerts? Lisa reminds Matt that she can choose which alerts to set. Not all of these alerts will be turned on. Besides, there is a snooze feature for her alerts. Snooze lets Lisa determine the amount of time to wait before being reminded again that an alert condition still exists. There is also a feature called Alert Silence, which can be used to avoid disruptions in situations like business meetings or in a movie theater. When this feature is turned on and a CGM alert is triggered, a sensor alert occurred message appears on the pump screen and the notification light flashes. The pump will not beep or vibrate during this time. Matt is impressed with all that CGM has to offer and agrees that it may be the solution Lisa has been looking for.